Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Scrub Club, where this week we bring you a special little event called Casters Play Week, where the fellow casters that I've been joined by, probably in exclusion of Josh because he's extremely busy at the moment, have all submitted games for us to review and bring to your delight. So for the first game, which is one of my own, I am joined by Thomas and Jack. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Alright, fantastic. So what we'll do is I'll get you guys to jump into the game and I'll count down from 5 for us to all be on the same page. Alright, so has everyone got the replay up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, alright, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And what we'll do is I'll switch over the overlay. And one moment. So guys, do you want to do the introduction whilst I get this to work?
Jack, would you like to do it?
Yeah, Postage is that guy who's just talking, and he's in the bottom left.
And
the Zerg. Red.
Fantastic.
And top right's the other fella. Carmel is a blue Protoss.
Fantastic. So, guys, shit, Carmel didn't set a rally point, or his drones, his probes aren't mining fast enough or something there. We saw a little bit of lag, but who do you expect to win in this game?
You.
Fantastic, thank you very much.
We always have...
After just quickly reviewing the games, guys, just to make sure there was no cussing from any of the other players, because we're not ones to cuss on the internet, not in front of our parents anyway. There is a theme of outcomes, let's say, to make sure, yeah. But, yep, so this is a PVZ on... Is this, which one's this? This is...
Core Compound.
Core Compound, fantastic. And...
You're spamming APM, or EPM as it's now called, massively.
Yeah.
120
nice.
to 60.
Nice right click on your drone line at like 156.
That's how I play. That's to make sure that when shit gets hectic, nothing gets left behind. Oh, an APM is an M. Look at that. It's M. And then
Control C.
Shift C brings it up. So we'll go back to the production tab, and yep, it looks like a Forge Fast Expand for Carmel. Yep, fantastic. So I'm a bit retarded. So
You just threw down a spawning pool, pretty standard.
I did. So that was the.
What's your thinking behind this? Let's go into the more in depth. What were you thinking?
Yep. So basically,
block.
guys, what Dear Apollo has taught me is that against most any race, especially Protoss, is to go 14 gas, 14 cool. Unfortunately, I got a bit distracted by the pylon and the probe that was running around trying to make sure I didn't get cannon rushed. So I did neglect my pool until about 16, I believe. But that's alright, because I didn't get supply blocked in the process.
Carmel throwing down an expansion at the 3-minute 30 mark.
But the basic general...
Jeez, the Protoss has expanded before you.
Yeah, no, that's alright, It's all in the process. The general gist of this build is to get speedlings just to harass and keep them...
Map control.
Yeah, map control, which will come into play later on in this game from personal experience. The reason I haven't expanded though was that the pylon was chucked down there, and I like to kind of be a bit sneaky and do something immediately after like a...
Why did you chuck down that Evo chamber?
Because I didn't...
Grilling
I thought he was going to use Warp Gate, and then when I destroyed the pylon, I thought, oh shit, he's probably going to fucking like Void Ray rush me.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to figure out, and I just want to see what you're thinking behind your stuff, and I hope that's the theme that we'll be focusing on tonight, getting the players to say what I was thinking.
So the double cannons...
Got some nice SimCity.
Yeah, double cannons at the base of Carmel.
Got a nice... That's a pretty solid wall off, I think. Yeah, no holes in that. He'll just have to go through the mineral line. In the base, almost saturated with his workers, and you are a little bit behind on workers, I believe.
But still got triple the EPM.
Yeah, 3 workers down, but you're up on gas.
And EPM.
4 workers down.
So we'll go into the units tab and we'll see that...
Throwing down the cybernetics core 4. hiding the cybernetics core, even though it's a very standard building for Protoss.
Doesn't matter because I don't know what it does anyway.
It builds stalkers, sentries. It's basically the main tech structure. It's like your spawning pool.
Yep.
You need
Where
it.
you snipe.
So I do, I've had a look at just the vision tabs, and I've seen that there is an expansion, so that's how I knew that was going to be a Forge Fast Expand, even though I didn't actually see the Forge go down. But I can see things. That's
Why are you building units? You gonna go for a run by?
No, more just to make sure he doesn't, like, move out with probes to kind of put up pylons around the map, I guess, and I also kind of hope that he
Interesting.
in the wrong place.
He doesn't really seem to like walk out. Oh, as soon as I say that, he researches it.
Yep, so what I, in hindsight, I didn't realise that usually what I'll do is I'll get both my hatcheries, like, rallied on gathering on the one mineral field, and I didn't realise that, and so I've slightly accumulated more workers than I usually would.
Oh, run by.
My main. Yep, so running into the back, and then
Chase him.
all
Chase
the
him up.
probes managed to hold position but I did get one thing, yeah.
1,
Go to the
2,
lost tab.
3.
Oh, wow.
About Willis.
That's a pretty good exchange for a Camel there.
Yeah, you seem really
No,
behind.
I justify it somehow, and I believe that the mining time I cost him was worth it.
Probably
really.
not, but
On a
okay.
wave of Ling.
Yep, but that's alright, so I'm just working on getting some upgrades and stuff. Usually I'll go... Oh shit, I've already got the attack upgrade. Cool. Do I? Oh, because... Hang on. Yes, yep, alright, so I'm 0-1, and I've just chucked down my second gas, and...
Camel throwing down a lot of gateways. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
nah,
7.
I was kind of expecting like a transition into like a Blink Stalker or like Phoenixes or something, so that's why I've gone the path of Hydra instead of like Roach or something like that.
Okay, okay.
So it ends out working out to be quite an interesting...
Are you just going for another Ling run by here,
Jeez,
or what are you trying to do?
Roach
Getting information?
ZVP.
Yeah. I was watching the daily today before I played this game, and they were talking about non-roach, like Liquid Xenio's non-roach build. And so I thought, fuck it, let's not even get Mutalisks either for a while.
Okay.
And so I just went Ling Hydra.
So, in this scenario, you've got very limited knowledge of what's in his base. Would you consider spawning an what's it called, an overseer, and just doing a run by of his base or putting a changeling in, just so you can see what's going on?
No, not really.
But the one thing I did gather was the reason I moved my Lings down into the third was just to make sure he hadn't like expanded again, because that's something I'm always a bit wary of, to try and keep him to one less expansion.
Wary.
Wary, or whatever.
Are you tired of it or scared of it?
So see, Carmel's starting to push out now with. I think he's got.
Shouldn't have sent so many Lings.
Yeah,
gotta make sure you kill it. Didn't even micro the Ling away.
Yeah, that's alright, because I'm focusing on my macro guys, because that's all that matters. In the harvesters count, I have managed to catch up. My energy on my queens is alright, but it's starting to creep up, and that's something that I'm always kind of trying to work on, is trying to remember to keep it low, and I've just thrown down
This inject's going
now. But yeah, so he's going for charge locks, which I haven't actually really had that much experience against, so I was a bit confused with what happened in like the future exchanges.
Okay. He's gone a pretty standard Zealot Stalker force there. Quite Zealot heavy, because he's just mainly seeing Lings out of you, so that's what he's probably most likely expecting.
Well, he's probably expecting roaches.
He's starting to throw up cannons at his base, because he's starting to expect you'll probably go on Mutalisk, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, I just remembered to turn on the show mouse function. So now it doesn't look like I'm just randomly clicking on things. You can see where the mouse is.
So he has gone Zealot legs and the +2.
So you've seen his army.
Yep, and And so instead of running in and engaging, I tried to be all sneaky and stuff and run around the outside. But
But of course
still
he
in
can
power
see
vision.
that
not
in
seeing
the...
it anyway, yeah. So I brought it back to my nice clump of
That's good.
hydras
Keep it on the creep.
and stuff. And yeah, I worked on a bit of creep spread for this one. Like, whenever I had the chance and I wasn't, like, too stressed out with making sure I didn't lose on the game I was going to submit.
If you want to work on it, just make a third queen.
That's good by him putting down the
How I
fourth
do it.
pylon so he can warp in there.
He's lean
He's
Hydra.
probably... He's very, very... throwing down Templar archives.
Yep, and so my latest batch of hydras just popped, so I thought, what better time...
Why not leave creep with them?
He's got a lot of minerals at the moment. He probably wants to warp in as many zealots. Probably throw down an expansion or two.
Yep, and that's when I realised the very charged version got absolutely
No, you burned their charge so they wouldn't be able to charge the Hydra.
Very good. That was a good decision. Oh wow, that is a lot of shit.
Yep, but that's
You don't really want to use your hydras.
They're 1-1 and you
Oh, wow,
have
you
any
just-
ups?
Yep, so
Oh,
I
you've
wasn't
got one.
focusing on the battle. I was more concerned with just making sure that I was trying to hit all my injects. And kind of keeping them at the same time so I can just like consciously go, inject and just do all three at once. So I believe soon so the Roach Warren's down, and so I realise, oh shit, might have to try something different.
Roaches are a good unit, yeah.
And
Researching Storm. He's on 10
Is he
gates.
preempting that you've gone spy with the Storm? Or you just
Yeah,
Throwing down
I
a
think
lazy
so.
10 gates.
But,
Still got heaps of money. He probably should expand. That's probably what I'd do in his situation, especially as his main is
Got
starting
low
to dry
minerals.
out a little bit. Storm's halfway done. How many High Templar has he got on?
That's
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 High Templar joining the army.
oh shit.
So that's what,
That'll explain
3
a lot.
pairs of Archons and once their storms are used.
So you're both just sitting back, teching up.
Yep, I'm just making sure that I kind of max out the right push, because I don't like pushing with like an understrength army and then have him push forward. I'd rather have him lose enough shit to make him go, okay, I might pull back.
I have to say you're doing quite a good job of keeping your money relatively low compared to your opponent.
Now, this is where having creep spread and vision helps, because as
You saw him
see
flank?
in a moment, I move out with my army on the opposite side of the map to try and attack him, and he comes in on the opposite side to attack me. And so as soon as he walks on creep, which should be any minute,
He's moving, close. He's just holed up outside it.
Yeah,
so as soon
he
as I
knows
saw
your
those
army's there,
stalkers,
but he
I'm
goes
like,
for it anyway.
oh fuck. And so I just pulled the whole lot back.
Metamorphosis complete.
And I knew I was going to lose the third, so I transferred all my drones. Or most of them anyway.
Should have expanded on the left.
Yeah, rookie mistake, but that's okay. Sacrificial Queen.
And this is where I didn't see the High Templar until it was probably a bit too late. But I was
Little bit.
waiting on my macro, and so I wasn't really worrying about
We're
bleeding and all that
I'm
stuff.
gonna do a... Oh,
Big
there's the storms! Oh!
But it doesn't matter, 'cause I'm raised being storms, guys. I'm raised being
so many storms! Oh! And the
What?
Zerg army
He
wins.
has better upgrades than you. Why would you say upgrades beat Storm?
because...
He's got
Fuck you,
3
Jack.
armor, 3 attack.
What? Fuck off.
He should have
does.
won that.
What? Oh, well, I'm a pro then. How the hell did I win? And then he
He probably watches this game and is just like, why did I lose? I've
He
everything
should be
better.
saying that. He did very well, and he should have... If he'd thrown the storms down in more of a one direct... Oh, God, as I said before, you're doing well with your money. Christ.
Hang on. hang
Um,
on.
What he should have done there is concentrate the storms into one large choke, so have the zealots block off the ramp so that you were clustered there, and then just throw 3 storms down at one time to area effect damage you quite heavily. So we see he's thrown down his third, very close to your creep, so if you expanded either way you could see that quite easily. He's gone a Zealot Archon...
Archon.
Sorry, shut up, Jack. Zealot Archon Stalker, quite powerful. You're researching Burrow and Burrow, Tunneling Claws, and missile attacks too. Is that flyer missile attacks? No,
no, that's just ground for the Hydras and the Roaches.
Only producing a couple of mutas at a time. Why is that?
Mainly because I
They're
realised
expensive.
I can build 4 Roaches for every muta, roughly gas-wise, and that he hadn't built anything that could fly, and that the Stalkers would just pick them off, and I kind of had in the back of my mind that the High Templar could become Archons, and I'm not too great with magic boxing shit, so there could have been
Press
kind of
H.
margin for error. But yeah, no, that's alright. So I decided to invest more in like the Roach Hydra kind of thing, just to get more units out, and so now my money's back down after rebuilding my army. And I built a bunch of Spine Crawlers here as well, just so I can build more Queen at my 3rd.
Okay, yep. And he's going for Colossi.
You probably should have moved out by now.
Yeah, hang on.
It's because you are. You also, just to bring this up, you've got some units that are damaged from your previous encounter, and since you've got Burrow, just borrow those and then they heal.
Yeah, it didn't really worry me, to be honest.
So, see,
And he's
once
moving out
again,
to
for
check
some
for
reason, both
X-Boost.
of you just seem to move out at the same time when you want to attack.
And then
Are you going to
I
see his
spotted
expansion?
So
Yeah, you see it because you got mutas.
And mutas are bullshit OP.
What?
They are, sure.
I suppose you play Protoss.
No Protoss unit fires one thing that hits another 2 things for free. So down goes
Colossus?
the 3rd,
What?
and then
Thomas, how
What?
about Archon, dickhead?
that's different. That's
And
very,
then this,
very
Gwen's getting a couple of
gas-intensive
sick
unit.
hits off.
That's
You don't
mutas
think,
what,
you
100?
don't think mutas? Mutas are 100 and they die.
Yeah, 100, 100. But if
You know what
just
counters
pick up-
mutas? Anything that shoots air.
Do you want to know what doesn't counter mutas?
Anything
Zealots.
that's low.
Spine Crawlers. And then I decided to focus fire down the Archons.
So he has 3-3 and he's just losing battles to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how he's losing, eh?
Less bases.
Focusing
Less
down
up.
Archon.
Hang on though, because I didn't know that there were Colossus. Because once again I was working on
Oh
the
wow,
not really
those
paying
3-3
attention.
Colossus just tear through.
Yep. And so, once again, just remassing an army, this time more roach kind of heavy, I guess, because I've chucked down a macro hatch just to get that bit of extra lava. And it looks like an infestation pit, so I could take up to Hive. And then he just left.
Ah.
Why did
And
this guy?
So you were behind most of the game and then you just
then
left.
I went and did my
I suppose it
usual
would mind
thing
out.
where I write GG in chat to them after the game, just in case they want to lose their shit at me and I can just bask in the glory. But he said if you
Oh,
look
he
at
didn't
the
have enough for an
bases-
expo.
If you look at the bases, there's no minerals left.
Yeah.
So
And he doesn't have
just
enough for an
wrote,
expo.
Mind out, lol, and he said you build a shit ton of stuff. I thought the High Templar were going to win it for me, and I said I fluked it, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, that's what happens at the Silver League in SCA, guys. So what we will do is we'll jump into Game 2, which I believe might be yours, Thomas.
Yep.
And so we'll do that now.
And,
we'll just split
Tom
the
Beaton.
videos up. And Tom Beaton will probably be in for that one as well, our newcomer.